tired. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Ken, and I'm on a journey to lose as much weight as I possibly can so I can become a fat guy no more. So what happened? I was back. I was ready to start doing videos again and updating and getting into it, and bam, a month goes by. I don't know. These last few weeks have honestly just been brutal. If it's not been one thing, it's been a few other things. I don't even remember last update, honestly. Let's see. Hurt my foot, hurt my back, and then on the 6th of February, I ended up in a walk-in clinic to get my head looked at. I guess that's one way to put it. I was sitting right here working, and my head just started splitting. It was just so much pain. Every noise was so loud, and of course I get a phone call at work with a couple that are wanting to book a cruise, but they're yelling at each other, trying to decide what to do, and he's telling her not to yell, and she's yelling over him, and all the meanwhile it felt like somebody was shoving knives right into my ears because it hurt so bad. On top of that, it was just wicked dizziness, vertigo, I guess. Things would just start spinning, and nausea. Nausea like I've never had before. And as we all know, being on Mounjaro or Zepbound, whichever you're taking, we're kind of used to the nausea from time to time, right? But this was just like nausea on steroids. It was horrible, horrible. So I went to the walk-in clinic, had my wife drive me up there, and they checked my ears and realized that I could hardly hear anything, which I kind of knew, but my hearing's always been bad anyways. I mean, like since I was 5. So it's they looked at them and told me that there's a bunch of fluid behind the ears and that the ear canals were plugged, and I'm like, yep. So what do we do? And he, of course, told me, well, you're going to have to go see a specialist. All I can tell you is to take some Flonase and see if that'll open it up. He did give me a medicine to help with the vertigo, and it has definitely helped. But we scheduled the appointment with the specialist, which isn't until May 7th. Yeah, May 7th. So still over 2 months away as of the recording of this video, and that was a few weeks ago that I went in and saw the walk-in doc. So man, things go slow down here. If you remember my videos talking about my surgeries for my wrists and elbows, you know things move at a snail's pace or even slower here in the state of Oklahoma, and this is just another case of it. So I have been into my regular doctor a couple different times to get looked at, and she even informed me that the eardrums are sucked in, whatever that means. All I know is it's causing pretty wicked headaches. Like I said, nausea, dizziness. There'll be sometimes I'll just be sitting on the couch and just move my head just wrong, and everything will just start spinning. Takes me back to my days of drinking a half a bottle of tequila when I was younger, you know. Those days, those spins were fun. This isn't fun at all. So again, the vertigo medicine does help, but this has just been brutal. So I didn't really get started like I'd hoped to. I wanted to hit the ground running and just go full throttle and really just jump right back in, and then so whatever this is just it's got me slowed down, that's for sure. And the worst part is, like I said, I can't really do anything until I see that specialist, and that's not until May 7th. But I'm doing what I can and trying to eat better, starting to track again. Follow me on MyFitnessPal. If you're not, I'll put those details right here. But yeah. But with all that said, what did the scale say? So I'm going to fully admit that there's been times over the last few weeks that I have not felt like cooking. The thought of standing in the kitchen trying to prepare a meal just wasn't something I wanted to do, feeling the way I've been feeling. And so we ordered out a few times, be that tacos or Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is absolutely my kryptonite. I love a good sandwich. And it's so easy to order it on the app, pick it up when you're driving by, and you think, oh, that's not too bad, till you really look at it. And the calories ain't horrendous. It's the amount of sodium, especially with the veggie one, getting, like mayonnaise and then the cheese and everything. It really adds up, and it's really not that good for you, at least for me, with what goes on with my body. But I still did it a couple different times, and I paid for it. I went up on the scale initially, about 13 pounds. And so that was frustrating, beyond frustrating. So I locked things down and got back at it. And next thing you know, I got on the scale and it told me that I was weighed in at 396 pounds. So I am back under the 400-pound mark, finally. Oh my goodness, finally. And not only that, 396 is my official lowest since I've started my Mounjaro journey. And it's 199 total pounds lost. Oh my God, so freaking close to that 200 mark. I want it so bad. I kept hoping. I texted my bestie and I said, I'm at 199. She's like, go pee again. Yeah, it didn't work. So I called it at 396, and that's where I'm sitting at. I'm quite happy with that. That's 164 pounds lost with Mounjaro, 199 pounds total. Considering the way things have been going, I'm not going to complain about that. I just can't wait to hit that milestone of 200 pounds lost. That's a big one for me. I mean, in the end run, I've actually kind of done that already. Let me show you this split screen photo here, right there. That's me back on January 16th, 2021, in the brewery that I used to own, Manfish Brewing, and I weighed 615 pounds that day. This is me today, and that shows me at 396 pounds. That's a 219 pound difference from that day just over 3 years ago. That just blows my mind, absolutely blows my mind. But no, I'm not counting that, because that was prior to when I actually started to lose weight this time. When I started this time, I was at 595, and then I started Mounjaro at 560. It actually took me 8 months, almost 8 months, to lose 35 pounds before I started Mounjaro. And since I've started Mounjaro, down 164 for a grand total of 199. So quite happy about that, but I know it's going to get better. So I'm just close. Happy to be out of the 400s again, finally. Not going to go back. I'm really looking forward to continuing to drop this. Just as a side note, the lowest I've ever been as an adult that I can remember was after I had my stomach staple surgery back in 1997. So in the summer of 98, I made it down to 333 pounds. So I am, 63 pounds away from that mark. And it'd be nice to see maybe by fall this year. That would be nice. And so, God, just excited. It's gonna be amazing. I will say too, that when I went into the doc the other day, she it's kind of crazy. I actually saw her PA for the first time. And when she realized it was me, she, I don't know how else to say it, she kind of geeked out, fanboyed on me a little bit. She was so excited to meet me because she's heard all the stories about the weight that I've lost using Mounjaro, and my actual doctor talks about it all the time to her patients, and so it was kind of exciting to feed off of that energy. And just before she left the room, she's like, "I kind of feel like I've met a celebrity," and it just made me laugh. I mean, I don't get it, but if what I've done can help others lose weight, then I'm beyond excited that the story is being told. So, but when we were there, she did ask if I wanted a prescription for Zepbound, and of course I did. So we got it sent in. My insurance does not cover it, but the savings card did work. Good golly, thank goodness. All those months without being able to use it for Mounjaro, at least it worked here. It's pretty sad to be excited about paying $550 for a box. But man, as the story goes, my wife actually went into Costco to pick it up for me because of all this going on. And she called me from right there at the register at the pharmacy, all excited that it actually worked and it saved us a bundle of money. So that's pretty cool. But now we want to get it approved, and so I can actually get it for 25, or what is it, for 3 months, like a lot of y'all are doing. So my doctor filled out an appeal, I guess it is, to try to get coverage, and she sent it in. She told me that she feels that if this doesn't work, there's absolutely no chance that this insurance company would approve this for anybody, because how could they say no? We have a proven track record of it working. 196 pounds lost on it, having paid out of pocket for it. It shows that it works. There's nothing else on our formulary, to do like step therapy, whatever they call it. So hopeful, not going to hold my breath, but I am hopeful that we'll get good news with that pretty soon, and that we can move forward with it. But until then, I'm set up. Very thankful. People in my life that have helped me out and everything. So set up for a little while, and so we don't really need to rush that, and thankfully so. But I do have some more funds in my HSA that can get me at least a couple more boxes this year if we have to go that route. But again, it would be nice to get that letter that says approved. So that's where we're at. Again, not a whole lot going on, mainly because of my head, everything that's just I don't even know if I've been yelling on this video. Honestly, I'll adjust the volume as I edit it. But to me, I'm not that loud, but my ears are really bad right now. So getting kind of a wicked headache just from sitting here talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. As always, I appreciate every one of you for coming by and watching this video. Thank you so much. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on my journey to become a fat guy no more, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video.